Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here, and finally, Kevin Prince Boateng took to the pitch for FC Barcelona in his debut. We are going to look at how he did. We have snippets of his performances in the game. Unfortunately for Kevin Prince Boateng, Barcelona lost on his debut. His first game for Barcelona, he lost that game. They lost that game 2-0. Fortunately for them, it's a two-legged tie, the Copa del Rey quarterfinal, and they will have a chance to redeem themselves. I'm your host, Selassie Fiaoui. We'll also be looking at ASAMOAH's Babyjet Airlines. They are set to begin operations, and Babyjet is now launching. Then we'll also listen to AMOAKO of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. He has no confidence in the normalization committee to carry out this mandate, which it will end on the 31st of March. We will listen to why AMOAKO is saying that. So, and while Stars note was owned by Kwesi Nyantakyi, and Kwesi Nyantakyi's club has come out to say that in no uncertain terms have they agreed anybody to sell the club. Let me just get right into it. But before I start, guys, this is a public service announcement. If you've been really listening to the news, you would have heard that there are some girls getting missing in Takoradi in the Western region. Yes, some girls are really getting missing there. You can see them here in your pictures. These three girls are still not being found, and the names are from your left: Priscilla Mantebia Kranche. She's 18 years old. She was last seen on 21st December 2018. Her place of kidnap was in Crawford in Takoradi. The second girl is Priscilla Blessing Bentum. She's 21 years old. Last seen 17th August 2018. Place of kidnap Kansaworodo, Takoradi. And also Ruth Love Kwesi, 18 years old. Last seen 4th December 2018. Place of kidnap Butu Majibu Junction, Takoradi. So if you have seen these girls anywhere, wherever you are, if you've seen these girls, you can call 191. If you're in Ghana, you can call 191. Or if you're outside the country, you can just contact me here. My details are here. I'll forward the information to the necessary authorities. Let's get these girls back. There are a lot of girls being kidnapped in Takoradi, I'm hearing, and it's really not good for us. I'll leave the pictures at the end of the video for you guys to have a look at it. You can pause and look at it right now if you hear anything. Let's just help these girls get found. If you have any information, let me know. So let me just get right into my stories for today. Finally, Kevin Prince Boateng made his debut for Barcelona, and it wasn't a night to remember for him, unfortunately. I personally was disappointed with the coach, Ernesto Valverde. We know him to be a man who likes to change things up, to mix things up, to rotate things up. But this wasn't the match to call Kevin Prince Boateng into, in my opinion. He should have been warmed up into the team through substitute appearances and all that. But he was the coach. It could have worked out, but unfortunately, it didn't work out. Kevin Prince Boateng only arrived 2 days ago. He had no more than a day of training session with the team. They only trained yesterday, and that was yesterday, and he played the following day in Sevilla. And this match, Sevilla are no mean team. They are no small team, and unfortunately for Kevin Prince Boateng, his team lost 2-0. He played 63 minutes. He was substituted later on in that game. We'll have a look at of his highlights, his action, what he did in the game. We'll look at the statistics. First of all, let's have a look at the starting lineup. This is the starting lineup that Barcelona started with. They had Jasper Cillessen in goal, Nelson Semedo, Clement Lenglet, Gerard Piqué, who I think was the most senior player in that team, Sergio Roberto, Arturo Ibarrakitic, Arturo Vidal, and Kevin Prince Boateng was leading the front three there. He was living there with Carlos, Alena, and Malcolm. Yes, these are his stats from the game. He had a SOFA score rating of 6.6. His key passes were only 1. Duels won was 12. It was dispossessed once, fouled once, and it wasn't a great game for him. I can see here from the game. He played 63 minutes, no goals or assists. FC Barcelona lost that game. Luis Suarez came on in the second half in his stead, and he couldn't influence the game. I think this is all on the coach. I wouldn't blame Kevin Prince Boateng here so much. He should have been eased into the Barcelona team. I think this was a rush into the Barcelona squad, and there will be better days ahead. We have to be cautious judging a player like this at this early stage. It's just one game. One game doesn't determine anything. On the day in general, Barcelona were not at their best. That's the truth on the ground. Barcelona were not at their best, and has nothing to do with Kevin Prince Boateng or anyone in that particular game. Let me know how you think he performed, and what were your thoughts on his performance on the night. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box about Kevin Prince Boateng's performance on the night for FC Barcelona. So my next story has to do with Babyjet ASAMOAH. Yes, ASAMOAH's Babyjet Airlines has commenced operations. Yeah, that is the news. It's just to start operations next month. Yes, Babyjet Airlines is set to start operations next month. The story says ASAMOAH's Babyjet Airlines to start operations next month. Now, it says the Ghana captain secured the license in 2018 but could not obtain an air operator certificate to start work. Babyjet Airlines might not have convinced authorities enough in the areas of business operation manuals, aircraft acquisition, crew, and management information. This year, we are looking at new operational areas that will bring in more customers or tourists. So we are linking more of our project with the tourist centers, adding that apart from the Passion Air, we also have Unity Air now operating, and we are expecting Babyjet Airlines, which will be the stream by next week. And we are also going through the processes, so at least we should have about 5 by close of the year. Deputy Minister of Aviation Kwabena Otre Darko, that's what he said. So Babyjet Airlines set to begin operations next month. Would you use them if you're in Ghana? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. I'm really excited about this Babyjet Airlines coming on board. Now, to my next story, it has to do with George AMOAKO. Now, George AMOAKO is the CEO of Kumasi Asante Protocol. He is not confident with the normalization committee and his operations. Let's have a listen to what George AMOAKO said concerning the normalization committee and their operations, and why he is not confident in them fulfilling their mandate that they have been given till the 31st of March. Let's have a listen to George AMOAKO.
Almost entering February. Yeah. What do we have? What do we find ourselves? And you sure that between this time and March ending, they would have completed everything? Practically, I don't see them completing their job by March. I don't see it. It's not going to happen. Why? They are not moving fast enough to get to where they have to get to. Which reforms have come in terms of regulations, constitution, the statutes, and what are you going to move forward with? It's the regulations and have you had it? Even the draft for people to look through and discuss and everything, it's not done. So how are you going to conduct elections? That's or what? There should have been an ethics committee sitting to review and to go into all those issues, to vindicate people, to convict people. Have all these things been done?
Yeah, so that was George AMOAKO there. He's not really excited with the normalization committee. They haven't done much in his opinion, and the mandate is about to end on the 31st of March. What do you think they can do by then? That's what he was asking. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comments box. To my final story, has to do with Kwesi Nyantakyi's club, WA All Stars. Yes, WA All Stars, we all know Kwesi Nyantakyi. He's been banned from all footballing activities, and rumors were going around that WA All Stars had been sold out, has been sold to investor, that is. But club statement here by WA All Stars says, we WA All Stars Football Club can confirm there is no such truth in media reports of a sale or takeover of the club. The club has received approaches from potential investors proposing various forms of investment in the club. However, there has been no agreement with any interest group about a sale or partnership. WA All Stars Football Club will not be making any further comments. So that is it there from WA All Stars. So that has been it for today. I'll be looking at Kevin Prince Boateng's performance against Sevilla, his debut performance against Sevilla. What do you guys think about his debut performance? How well do you think he did? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. It's early days yet. Let's not judge him over this. I think he can do really better. And Barcelona in general were not great on the day. And so that has been it for today, guys. Remember, I'll leave the pictures of the girls at the end of this video. If you have any information, let us know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.